Okay, so I'll try to keep this pretty quick again. Here's my simple portfolio. I did a portfolio box. A lot of people use Wix, and I used to use Adobe Portfolio, but probably gonna change my subscription once school's over. So I'd switch to Portfolio Box because it's free and it allows you to post, I think, up to like 50 pages, and it allows you to post a lot of work compared to a lot of other free options. So it's pretty good. It is kind of limited in its features, so there's a lot of stuff here that I probably would change, but it's just like the text editor inside Portfolio Box is really not intuitive at all, and so there's not a lot you can do with that, but you can add some cool animations and stuff. Um, so yeah, here's basically my portfolio. I got my little logo on the top. Um, if you watched my video before in a previous module, it's pretty much the same setup. Um, just try to keep it really simple. Just let the work like be the star of the portfolio, basically. So I'll go through a couple of projects. So here's Identities. This is like a t-shirt company that I do designs for. Um, these are all pretty straightforward. I went through them in the other tutorial, so you can see them. If you want to know more about each project, you can check that one. Um, let's see. I'll go through some of the newer ones, but basically I added this little extra information about each project at the top, and I try to keep it pretty short, but just to give some background for anybody who's like looking through this, like a potential employer or something who's looking through this with no context. That way they have a little bit of context of what's going on. Here's some new stuff that I put. I added the 3D work that I did for school. I put that this environment design was done for a local indie game developer down here. It's a bit of a exaggeration. My brother made a game in school, and he's like continued to work on it a little bit. He's not really gonna publish it anytime soon, but I made this based off of that theme. His game is called Ninja Tea, so I did this kind of based off some of the themes of the game, and I used it for my 3D class. I think it was tell a story with room, and so the story here is that basically rival ninja clan came through the ceiling, as you can see up, kind of up here, where they would have come in through the hole in the ceiling, and then they came through ninja stars and just made a wreck of the place. So I figured I could use this, maybe put some text in the middle and make it like a start menu screen or something for the game later on. And then here's my character that I did for 3D modeling or character animation. And these are some embedded videos. That's one of the cool things about Portfolio Boxes. You can embed videos from Vimeo and YouTube, and it all works really nice and smooth. Um, let's see. So I have mainly just my work page that just opens up there. Here's my charity flyer that I did for this portfolio class. It's for a company that my wife actually works for, and they do all kinds of different events every year. So this is kind of for one of their events. It's the first time I ever did anything like a pattern background at all. I don't really do that, but I wanted to push myself and try something new, and so I did, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Put little hearts in there so it kind of matches with the design. It's not just some random texture back there. So let's see what else. I can kind of go through this stuff. I went through it in my other video before, but I'll check it out. This is an animation I did. Everything's kind of the same style, so I still need to branch out and advance my skill, learn new things. But this is some cool stuff that I'm pretty proud of. This is branding for a dog bakery that I made up, and I still want to like make into my own thing someday. Here's a brochure that I did that I thought was really fun. It's just kind of a super fun brand. and it's all about healthy dog treats. Let's see what else we got here. This was like one of my favorite projects of all time. I had to get it done in one night, and so when I was interviewing for the job that I had, they were asking me about this project, and a big thing about my job right now is about turning things in like super fast and churning out art like as fast as possible and recording your time you spend on it, because time is money, right? And so I was able to tell them about how, I worked on this. I got, like, they sent me the idea, I had to get it in that night, and so I made this in like a couple hours. And so that was, I think, probably one of the selling points in me getting the job. And I think it's something cool you can put in, just like if you have a project that you've done last minute, or you had to do it really fast. That's something you can use, and I think employers really like that. Um, Here is my contact page. There's me. I just try to keep it really short and simple, because I'm not actually like applying for jobs right now. I'm working on my own job, but I kept it for if I want to do any freelance work. That way people can contact me by email. I didn't want to put too much information on there, because you know how things are these days. But yeah, thank you for looking at my portfolio. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.